Hey, this is John with PF Travel. How are you doing? This is going to be a little bit different. Amy and I, we went to the UK, we went to Canterbury, and we already did a video on that. And this video here is, we're going to hit a few different places: Margate, Dover, Folkestone, and London. We didn't do intros and outros, and most of what you're going to see is just the sights. I do jump in every now and then, and Amy does too, and we'll address the camera, address you guys. But I'm sitting in my studio right now watching the amazing footage. It was so incredible going over to the UK, and we were there for an escape room conference. And look, there I am climbing up some stairs. These are salt mines in Margate, and it was really remarkable, super incredible. But we went to the escape room conference, and we're like, we got a whole lot more that we need to do here, and so we're going to do it, and we are going to go see some pretty cool places. And man, you want to hang in there. Wow, we were just blown away by just some of the seaside stuff, and in Folkestone and different places. We stumbled upon an actual live movie shoot, or a TV series shoot for the BBC, and we'll see that in a little bit here too. But this salt mine was super cool, and so I'll jump in every now and then and chat with you. But let's go. Welcome to the UK. King George III was a farmer.
Well, I think maybe this guy was a farmer for King George III.
I don't know. We saw King George IV in
Canterbury Cathedral.
Cathedral, yeah. Buried. Or not buried, actually. What do you say? Entombed?
No, but that's the opening, I think.
Oh, wow. So those were the salt mines. Now we've got the shell grotto, and these are just caves. And here's a map right here. You can kind of check it out, and it's just a dugout cave under this nondescript house on the street that is just filled, and you'll see in a second, filled with shells. And how cool would it be to have a place like this, a house like this? So you're walking through these tunnels, and you're coming into these, really all they are is tunnels with shells all over the walls, covering them from ceiling to floor. And it's just beautiful artwork. And so these are really, really old, but it was quite interesting, here in Margate, which was the first stop on this particular day for us. And look at that. That's just pretty awesome. All right, here we go. Onward to the beach in Margate. And you can see kind of the look at this slow motion effect right there. There you go. Do you like that? And but you can kind of see Margate there in the background, right there on the ocean. Just a beautiful day, just incredible. And Amy and I had just had a blast. Look at that water. Look at that water. And there we are. It's just so crystal clear there in the UK. And then there was all sorts of interesting things there in the sand that we were looking at, and just having a good day. Amy and I had a good day this day, and look at that. How romantic is it? That's not romantic, but the other one was. And in a minute, I'm going to take my Insta 360 camera, dizzy, and just pop it right through a sandcastle. Here it is. See it right there? Boom, 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 coming. Oh, there it is, a sandcastle. All right, so check it out. Look at that old couch there, and there's a bunch of trash piled up. And Amy and I were thinking, man, this place is kind of dumpy, and the beach was beautiful, but it's dirty, and look at all of that over there. And we didn't realize that we stumbled upon an actual live movie set, and so all of that was put there. Look at that, there's a horse, and all of that was put there on purpose. And look, filtered water sold here. How cool is that? And I jump on camera here in a moment and talk about it just a little bit, but look at the guy with the light back there. There was a guy a little bit ago giving a thumbs up saying everything was good to go. Dreamland is the name of the series on the BBC. And how cool is this? Wow.
So we just happened upon a set where they're going to be doing some filming, and they're holding us up. We can't walk any further, but it's going to be like over here. Like that car right there is part of the set. Over there. And over here. So you can actually see it a little better here. Whoa, sorry. So you can see it better here. So I don't know if that's part of the set or if that's just where the actors are chilling. Over there, they've got a camper. So I'm not sure what this show is about. It looks like I don't know, like an urban type scene. But they said that there were going to be loud noises and people dressed up like soldiers and screaming and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know, it'll be interesting to see now, but maybe see if we can see any portions of what we see in the actual show.
Yeah, Dreamland on BBC. I don't think they're filming right now, but you can see the movie set over there. I mean, you can not the set, but some of the equipment. But this is by the, what's it called, Amy? Dreamland, or is that where we're at?
Yes.
Dreamland. They got a Ferris wheel, but this is all closed to the general public right now because it's been secured for a private event. Looks like a fun old time fair, huh?
Yeah, it's a little amusement park right here in Margate.
So they've got, like a boardwalk style kind of a, seaside kind of thing going on with amusements, and got the super cool clock tower here, and just a ton going on at Margate. We had a great time. Now, after Margate, I believe it was the next day, we went to Dover, and we did some stuff that day, and we actually hopped on a train and went to this beautiful seaside town and Folkestone. I'm going to come on here on camera in just a minute. We'll be Amy and I'll be talking, but look at this. Look how romantic that is, and the sun is there, and it's a beautiful day, and the boardwalk, and this town was amazing, absolutely amazing. We're going to go back to Dover and go to Dover Castle. You'll see a bunch of that later on in the video, but just look at that. It's just, man, I just love stuff like this. I absolutely love it. And hey, here's me. All right, so we are in Folkestone. Is that how you say it still? Yeah?
Yes.
And we're on the beach. This is amazing. Look at this boardwalk, and there's no sand. It's all pebbles.
Yeah, it's all rocks, and so it's interesting that it's kind of nice because the sand isn't getting in your shoes, but it isn't the most comfortable to walk on. You definitely need water shoes or something.
I actually right now have a pebble in my shoe. But it's different than sand. I can get it out pretty easy. It's kind of weird being like, we're 7 hours ahead of where the kids are in Colorado, and it's really strange. You wake up, like I sent our Revival X team a message, and then I got
You got reprimanded? They were like, quit waking me up, it's 2 a.m. And so once everyone at home is getting up and around, we're going to bed. And so like all the action at home is happening overnight, but it's the previous day at home. So we're ahead. But yeah, no.
And my Cubs games, Chicago Cubs games, they're starting like at 11:40 p.m. That doesn't work for me.
It is very odd, but in a way it helps me have a real vacation because I can't deal with all the stuff that may be going on at home because it's happening while I'm sleeping.
On another note, those amazing condos, we can get one for 400 and, or how much was it?
395 pounds.
395,000 pounds.
So which right now
Do we have that on the credit card?
No, there's about a 30%, add about 30% to that to get dollars at this point.
So we've got a GoFundMe started. What?
Hold on, my hat almost came off.
Oh my, all right.
It's windy.
All right, this was one of our favorite days right here, man. The beach. This beach was just ridiculous. So, look at that. Just look at that. So beautiful. And this pier was just phenomenal. And look at that. Look at that fish. Just yanked him right out of the sea. Like a pirate. I don't know, do pirates fish? No, like a captain. And that was cool. But just look at that. Man, I am, and Amy is too, just huge lovers of the ocean and the beach. You know, we live here in Branson, Missouri, which we absolutely love it here. I mean, this is home for us. It's incredible. And we love traveling, of course, and just visiting places like this, but we always get the itch to move to a place right on the ocean. We think about it. We talk about it. We pray to the Lord about it. But look, here, this is Folkestone, and man, just so good. Look at that. Does it get better than that? Can it get better than that right there? That view. Look at it. It's all of the bird. There's a bird. There's a bird. I love it. And look at this. We just got done eating at a really great restaurant, and now we're walking up this street, and there's another bird. I don't know what it is with me and birds, but there we go, and it's just the sun's starting to set. This is the UK, everybody. UK, and we had to walk, so we were walking back to the train station. Look at this garden. Look at this. And again, this is, of course, the sun's still setting there, and look at the plowing through the flowers, and oh my gosh, we just had such a great day. I love my Insta360 camera. Can kind of get some really super cool shots. And how great is it in Europe that the train is a thing? Here in America, not so much. I mean, a little bit if you're in a bigger city, but this took us right along the ocean. And there we were, just chilling and getting back. And then the next day, here we go. The next day, this is Dover Castle. You've got to go to Dover Castle. Place is huge, and the history is just incredible history, and the war tunnels. And so the more modern war tunnels, World War II, we toured through those, but you couldn't video or take photos in there. So I don't have any video of that, but that was amazing. That was just amazing. Those modern war tunnels, and where Winston Churchill, kind of ran things from there, and a lot of history, and a lot of immersive sets and different things, kind of replicating. There we are in our king and queen thrones, by the way, but replicating what happened back during the war. Amazing. And in a moment here, we're going to see the older war tunnels during Napoleon's time, when there was a threat there, and we'll go walking through those. You can video those, but I want to own a castle. I need a castle. I would love to have a castle, and just all of the different kind of secret passages and corridors, and so easy to get lost. Oh my goodness, and there's so much history, obviously, right? Obviously, but I mean, I'm a history buff. I love history. Amy does too. Just going to historic sites, and then you think about what was happening back in the day. When there was truly a threat. You can go way back, to ancient times. You can go back World War II times. What was it like, here in this fortress? And look at these staircases. I love it, man. Love it. Look at that. But I'll tell you what, we were worn out. I can't even tell you how tired we were. And here's a reenactment here of, that was a lot of fun, of kind of an ancient scene there. And now we're going into the older war tunnels. And these were built for protection, for just preparing for attack and all of that. So this was during the time of Napoleon, and so these are all war tunnels that carved out under the castle and under the grounds right there. But have you been to Dover Castle? Look how pretty it is. Look how pretty it is, man. And so Amy was wiped out. She stayed kind of back there at the front of the trail, and I'm like, I've got to go see this. I got to check this out. And just lush greenery with the castle in the background and the ocean beyond. And I just stood there forever and just took it all in. Oh my. Come on, man. This was a great day. Again, exhausted. We stayed in the most adorable little kind of hotel type, like in an old house, old brownstone, I guess you could call it, style kind of a house. And concierge John, still remember him. He would stand there and just wait for us to return, and he would give us all the details about the city. And of course, here we are now cruising through London. So after Dover, we went to London, jumped on a bus. I wasn't feeling well this day. This was kind of a rough day for me, and we played 3 escape games, and which were fun. I mean, we went for the escape room conference, and so we're loading up on escape games, and I did some immersive attractions and things like that. But I was not feeling well this day. I don't know if it was just overloaded allergies plus kind of fatigue, but still a good day, very good day. There is the Tower of London. You've got to go in there. We went there last time. We went to all sorts of different things the previous time. This is the British Museum. We went to Westminster Abbey, which is one of my favorite things I've ever done. But this museum is massive, huge. There's the Rosetta Stone. How cool is that? So people are hovered all around that. You've got to get reservations to get in this thing. It's timed entry. And it's huge, and there's a lot of people in there, but there's a lot of people waiting outside in line to get in too. So it's we thought it was going to be kind of a history of of British history, right? But it wasn't. It was more of what you're seeing here, and but so we were kind of surprised at that. But this is one of the most visited museums in the world. These columns, how artistic is that? Beautiful. Yeah, wow. And then we have one more cool stop before we got in the airplane and flew back home. This is a cheese conveyor belt, all types of cheese. So you just sit there and then you grab the cheese that you want. So it's got cheese plus some sort of a side, a cracker, just different types of things, fruit, and you grab the cheese, and I don't know, they were $5-6 a plate, $7 a plate, something like that. And we went through, I don't know how many, 8 or 9 plates. And, Amy and I just sat there and shared them. So it was amazing UK trip.